In this video, you are going to learn how to achieve a double handkerchief lay and a single handkerchief lay. Hi guys, welcome back again to my YouTube channel. My name is Chrissy. If you're interested to learn how to make this, please keep on watching and let's get started. If you're yet to subscribe, kindly hit on the subscribe button, turn on notification bell to be notified anytime I upload new videos. For my returning subscribers, thank you so much for always watching my videos. Please subscribe and let's get started. So this will be the first tutorial, okay, on how to achieve a double handkerchief lay. This one here is for illustration, okay. So let's assume I have 1 yard of Ankara fabric each. You will need 2 yards. Divide the 2 yards by 2, then you have one yard, okay. You will place one on top of each other, right sides facing each other, and you fold it. You fold it into two, then you fold again. You have a total fold of 4. So after folding like this, you're going to determine the length you're working with. Let's assume you're working with 21 inches by length. You mark your 21 inches by length. Make sure the four corners of those fabrics are 24 inches by length, or any length you are working with, you get. You make a straight line like so, then cut out the excess. After cutting out the excess, you divide your waist circumference by 4. Add 2 inch for zip allowance if you are making use of zip. If you want to add elastics, there is no need adding zip allowance, okay. So once you are done, go ahead and cut it out. You're going to connect like so. So when you open it up like this, you will have something looking like this, and you're going to place the second fabric. Like when you cut it, you are going to have a double handkerchief lay like this. Then you place it the way I just did. There is stitch on that circle, that is your waistline. Go ahead and stitch. If you're adding this thing, if you're adding zip to it, you're going to open one side for your zip, and if you're adding elastic, you're not going to open any side, okay. So this is just for illustration's sake. You get the double handkerchief lay I showed you here is just for illustration's sake. So this is very simple and it's more fuller, okay. So that aside, this is a second video on how to achieve a single handkerchief flay. So what I have here is about 1 yard and 8.5 inch. I have 1 meter 8.5 inch here. So what I'm going to do is to fold like so. Okay, I'm going to fold into two and I'll fold again. I have a fold of 4 here. My fabric is on a fold of 4. So I've already cut this out, but while cutting, my camera stopped recording and I didn't notice on time. So I'm going to explain what I have here. Okay. So the length I'm working with is 20 inches. That's the length I'm working with. I'm working with a length of 20 inches. I've measured all the whole fabric, all the four corners of the fabric have measured, and I have my 20 inches on all the sides. Okay, so I'm going to connect like so, then trim out the excess. Alright, after folding your fabric by 4, determine the length you want for your skirt and cut out the excess. That is what I did here. So I will measure again. You can see I have 20 inches on all the sides. I have 20 inches, as you can see. So the next thing I want to do now is to divide my waist round by 4. I want to add zip, so I will add extra 2 inch for zip allowance. Then I'm going to measure what I have there. Waist circumference divided by 4 plus 2 inch for zip allowance. I will come down from that point to 5 inches. I will make a circle with the 5 inches. Okay, so after connecting those points, I'm going to measure to know what I had. So this was excess. I had excess there, so I decided to come up by half an inch. Then I'll measure again, and I have my exact point. So I'm going to cut it out. Okay, so after cutting, I'm going to open it up. This was what I had. Then I'm going to spread it this way, and I will choose the areas I want the dropping effect to be. So I want this dropping effect at the front view of my skirt, the back view, and the both side as well. So from one side, I slashed into two, just like this. Now I'll bring my waistband. For the waistband, I have about 3.5 to 4 inches. I'll fold like so. Then I'll open one side. I'll place the band right sides facing each other. I will head over straight to my sewing machine and attach the band. After sewing the band, guys, you can see what I have here. I'm going to search the inside later. So the next thing I want to do now is to place right sides facing each other from the wrong side of the fabric. I will come down by 8 inch from the waistband. Then I'll use half an inch to stitch this side. I'll stitch this side with half inch. Then also add my zipper on this opening I have here. I'll first stitch, then after stitching I'll add my zip. Before adding your zip, you're going to take your waist round measurement, so divide by 2, then you mark it. Go ahead from that point, fix your zip. Then after that, you fold the hem. You work on your hem, go ahead and fold. So once I'm through with that, this was the result. This was what I had after I was done. So if you're working with a double handkerchief lay, it will become fuller. Your skirt will be more fuller than this very one. Okay, the one on the thumbnail is a double handkerchief lay, while this other one is the single one. You can decide on which side you want your droppings to be, whether on both sides, center back and center front, only both side, or only center back and center front. Whichever side you want your droppings to be, it totally depends on your preference. Okay, you can see I have mine on both side, center back and center front. So this depends on what you want. Okay, so guys, we have come to the end of today's tutorial. Don't forget to hit on subscribe button, share, and let me know what you think in the comment section. Bye.